welcome to the Happy Hour TV, where we bring you trending and exciting news. How you doing today? I am Cece. Well, lots of gruesome stories here today. Okay, so here's the news update. The police in Lagos State has arrested and paraded the two suspected killers involved in the murder of a former Ogun State Permanent Secretary, Femi Egbeoluwa, and his wife, Fumu Egbeoluwa, who were murdered in their Ikeja residence on March 19, 2023. The couple, who lived at Allen Avenue in Ikeja, Lagos, were murdered by their driver, Wale Adeyemo. After months of investigation into the incident, the police on 25th of May identified the former driver, a 37-year-old man named Wale Adeyemo, and two of his accomplices as the possible culprits involved in the heinous crime. Adeyemo and a 26-year-old man named Chibueze have been arrested, but the third accomplice is still on the run. While parading the suspects before newsmen on Thursday, 25th May, the spokesman of Lagos State Command, Benjamin Hundeyin, confirmed that the suspects were the slain couple's former driver, Wale Adeyemo, and his accomplice, Kingsley Chibueze. He said Adeyemo resigned as the couple's driver during the naira scarcity in the month of February and was paid off. However, after Wale squandered the money paid him in less than 2 weeks, he and his friend Chibueze conspired and attacked the elderly couple. Hunde also recalls that the elderly couple were murdered in their home in Ikeja, Lagos State, and lots of their valuables were stolen, including 2 Samsung phones, jewelry, and a lot of money, both in dollars and naira, and which the exact amount was yet to be ascertained. However, all the valuables stolen from the couple's residence ran into the millions. According to the reports from the police, during the naira scarcity, Adeyemo approached the elderly couple and requested to be paid off because he was no longer interested in working for them. He was paid off accordingly, but later returned after 2 weeks to inflict grievous bodily harm to the couple. Hunde also said that, being a former driver to the couple, Adeyemo knew his way around the house. It was easy for him and his accomplice, Kingsley Chibueze, to have access into the house and eliminate them. The housemaid was also attacked in the process, but she survived the attack and is still recuperating in the hospital. While also giving details of the incident, Hundeyin said the investigations revealed that Adeyemo was among the 40 other suspects arrested in this month of May for various offenses, adding that during the arrest, arms, ammunition, drugs, vehicles, electronic sets, and mobile telephones were recovered from some of the suspects. He also said that the arrest followed intelligence-driven investigations, also adding that the police were earnestly looking for the accomplice on the run. He further stated that Adeyemo and Chibueze would be prosecuted as soon as possible, while efforts will still be made to apprehend the third suspect. In related news, the police have also arrested 2 men who were found with human parts in Ikorodu, Lagos State. Hunde said that investigations also revealed that both men were members of the Ayef confraternity, and one of the arrested suspects, a man named Lighton, was a murder suspect detained at Ikeja who had escaped from cell during the EndSARS protests in 2020. Hundeyin said the suspects confessed to having gotten the human parts from their friend, who is yet to be identified. The police detectives also arrested one Emeka Kalu, Emeka Jefferson, and Christian Oda for specializing in breaking into shops and stealing of parked vehicles. They said that during the raid, 3 Toyota Camry, 1 Toyota Sienna Space Bus, 1 minibus, 6 big generators, a bag of rice, and 5 televisions were recovered from them. Finally, he said further investigations led to the arrest of their receiver, one Azuma Benedict, and the items recovered from her possessions were 2 grinding machines, 2 televisions, 1 home theater, and 3 generators. It seems the Nigerian police have been very busy in this month of May. That's a lot of arrests made there, and kudos to them. Well, I'm just also glad that the suspects involved in the murder have been arrested, and hopefully will soon face the consequences of their actions. It was a very sad event during the month of March when we heard of the death of this elderly couple, and I'm just glad they have been arrested. And sadly though, this is not the first time we are hearing news about domestic staff eliminating their employers or former employers. It seems to be like a trend now. And what's even more sad are the reasons these people give for their crimes. In this case here, Adeyemo just murdered this elderly couple because he knew them and knew they were wealthy. There is no other reason. A few weeks ago in Port Harcourt, we also reported that a security guard murdered his former boss because he was accused of stealing 10,000 naira from her. And the other time in Ogun State, an elderly couple and their son were murdered by their driver simply because, according to him, he asked for an increment in his salary and they refused to increase his salary, and that was how he murdered him. The list is endless. A maid murdering her madam, a security guard murdering his employer, the list just goes on and on. And like I always say, before hiring domestic staff, carry out in-depth search into their backgrounds, their lives, people they are surrounded by, people they associate themselves with. All details are important when introducing a stranger into your life so as to avoid being annihilated instead of being protected. And then this thing about cultism and ritualism running rampant is another dangerous activity to be very wary of. The sad thing is this: they are all around us. They're in our streets, our markets, our compounds, our yards. They are all around, ritualists and killers and cultists. They don't write on their head, I'm a ritualist, I'm a killer, I'm a cultist, but they're all around us. All we can do is just be careful and cautious, because prevention, as we usually say, is better than cure. Alright then, that's the news update for now. To stay tuned in and remember to like and subscribe to the Happy Hour TV for more trending news. Bye for now.